Good morning, Scott Sinner, co-senior campus pastor of Blue Oaks. Hey, years ago, I was living in Washington, a town Ellensburg, and people said you have to hike this ridge, and it's called Manastash Ridge. Manastash Ridge, little did I know, is 3.6 miles, but it goes up over 1,500 feet in those 3.6 miles, so it's a big hike. And so as Californians, we came ready to hike. We had our Starbucks with us and all that. So we started up the hill, and it became intense really fast, to the point where we had to stop many times. One particular time I stopped to turn around and just see the landscape, and I turned around and I saw some beauty of the valley, but I also saw this really older guy, probably in his 80s, way down the hill, and I thought to myself, if I'm struggling, I'm really worried about him, if we're gonna have to pick him on the trail on the way back. But anyway, we kept hiking, I turned around again, and what I realized is that he had gained ground on us. I did it one more time and he gained more ground on us. Now, it's not about getting to the top of this hike and enjoying the view. It's about competing with this older guy. And so I went as hard as I could with my family. I was pushing them. I was like, go, 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 until we couldn't walk anymore. And I mean, we were breathing heavy, hard, heavy, hard. I turned around thinking we'd gained ground on this guy. And here comes this 80-year-old man around the bend with his backpack, smiling at us, barely sweating, and just moved right on by us. And I was mad, I was angry. I wanted to push him over the cliff because he had beaten me. Isn't it amazing how easily we get sidetracked with things? I mean, this day was about hiking to the top of this ridge and seeing the beauty, and then it became a competition, and I got wrapped up in things that didn't matter. You know, this is the thing I was amazed about Jesus and his life. He was always laser focused on his mission, and he didn't get wrapped up with the stuff around him. He was able to kind of move through it. And the reason is because he knew his ultimate destination. In Luke chapter 9, verse 51, it says this: as the time approached for him to be taken up to heaven, Jesus resolutely set out for Jerusalem. I love that word, resolutely. Jesus knew what was in front of him. He knew the difficulties that were ahead. He even knew the cross was in front of him. Because he knew his ultimate destination, he was able to stay focused, fulfill his mission, because he knew that someday he'd be home with his Father. In this life, we're going to face all kinds of difficulties. We're going to face all kinds of things that are going to try to sidetrack us and get us focused on the things of this world, things that may be painful, things that we don't need to get ourselves wrapped up in. But the key for us to be able to move through those is to stay focused on our ultimate destination, and that's to be with Christ someday. There's this classic song that I learned as a kid. It's a worship song, and it goes like this. It goes, "Turn your eyes upon Jesus, look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace."